Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to explore the fascinating story of Mestre Bimba, the visionary behind Capoeira Regional. A journey that not only revolutionized Brazilian martial arts, but also reclaimed the cultural identity of Capoeira. Manoel dos Reis Machado, known as Mestre Bimba, was the creator of Capoeira Regional, also called Luta Regional Baiana, Bahian Regional Fight, in the late 1920s. To understand the importance of Mestre Bimba, we need to go back in time. In the early 20th century, capoeira was associated with criminality, and its practice was prohibited. Imagine a Brazil where capoeira was seen as something illegal. Drawing from his knowledge of the primitive form of capoeira and the combat style known as batuque, he became the first capoeirista of his time to develop a systematic teaching method. Moreover, he was the first to conduct classes in an indoor environment. Mestre Bimba achieved recognition and respect from society during a period of intense persecution against manifestations of black culture. Bimba was perhaps one of the last figures of the heroic cycle of blacks in Bahia. He was a huge, very strong, illiterate black man. With awareness, erudition concerning Bahia, and an unprecedented culture about the black people, stated Muniz Sodré, a former student and author of the book Mestre Bimba, Corpo de Mandinga, in an interview with Anselmo Goiz on the TV Brazil program De Lá Pra Cá in 2010. Manoel dos Reis Machado was born in Engenho Velho de Brotas, Salvador, on November 23, 1899. The nickname Bimba resulted from a bet between his mother and the midwife regarding the child's gender. "I won the bet. The guy has bimba," slang for male genitalia, "and a bunch of it," the midwife reportedly said at the time of birth. He began his journey in capoeira at the age of 12, learning the art of batuque, considered one of the roots of capoeira. His first master was the African Bentinho, the captain of the Bahian Navigation Company. At the age of 18, Mestre Bimba started teaching, and by the time he was 27, he was already known as Mestre Bimba. In addition to being a capoeirista, he worked as a charcoal burner, dock worker, carpenter, and in the transportation of goods, working in docks. Mestre Bimba creates Capoeira Regional. The perception that capoeira was losing its combative essence, with stylized moves aimed at exciting spectators, is considered the main reason that prompted Bimba to develop a variant of traditional capoeira. In 1928, I created the Regional, complete, which is batuque mixed with primitive capoeira, with more strikes, a true fight, good for the body and the mind, said Bimba, as reported in Raimundo Cesar Alves' book, A Saga do Mestre Bimba, The Saga of Master Bimba. Over the years, the Bahian transformed capoeira into a martial art, with its own teaching method, introducing rituals like the baptism and specialization. Capoeira was approached from two perspectives, as a form of personal defense and as a cultural and artistic expression. With Capoeira Regional, Mestre Bimba sparked a new expansionist and pedagogical approach to capoeira. He stepped into the ring, performed demonstrations, established academies, set up regular classes, lessons, student groups with predetermined schedules, and a teaching methodology through distinct sequences and games, states Helio Campos, Mestre Charo, in the book Capoeira Regional, A Escola de Mestre Bimba. Capoeira Regional, the School of Mestre Bimba. Musical variations from the berimbau dictate the rhythm and type of game played in the roda. In Capoeira Regional, this is achieved through 7 rhythms created by Mestre Bimba. They are São Bento Grande, Santa Maria, Banguela, Amazonas, Cavalária, Idalina, and Iuna. Capoeira, from outlawed to national sport. Before Bimba, capoeira was illegal and stigmatized as malandro, rogue, and fugitive slave activity. In the 1930s, seeking popular support, the President Getúlio Vargas began allowing its practice, but only in enclosed spaces and with police authorization. Mestre Bimba, pioneer of Capoeira Regional. In 1932, Mestre Bimba established his first academy in the Engenho Velho de Brotas neighborhood. This was, officially, the first Capoeira academy to have an operating permit, dated 1937, registered under the name Centro de Cultura Física Regional, Regional Physical Culture Center. Mestre Bimba fearlessly challenged fighters, and there is no record of him ever being defeated. He took his group to various Brazilian cities, showcasing Bahian Capoeira. For instance, in 1949, he held a series of matches in São Paulo, featuring athletes from different disciplines. In 1953, he presented a demonstración to then-President Getúlio Vargas, who was passing through Salvador. On that occasion, Vargas declared that Capoeira is the only truly national sport. The presentation featured Bimba's group divided into two sections: the percussion with two panderos and a berimbau, an instrument symbolic of Capoeira and Bahia, and the capoeiristas, who alternated in pairs, performing movements and choreographies depicting various techniques. Capoeira was officially recognized as a sport by the National Sports Council only in 1972. Mestre Bimba, representative of Afro-Brazilian culture. In 1973, due to financial reasons and a perceived lack of recognition from the public authorities, Mestre Bimba left Bahia for Goiânia. A year later, on February 5, 1974, he passed away in the capital of Goiás at the age of 73, succumbing to a stroke. Family members claim he died of sadness, of banzo, a disease of nostalgia and longing that afflicted enslaved Africans. Mestre Bimba contributed to the dissemination of cultural expressions from Bahia, such as samba de roda and maculele. His legacy includes the professionalization, methodology, and societal respect for capoeira. Thanks to him and his disciples, capoeira conquered Brazil and is practiced in various countries worldwide. In 1996, in a posthumous tribute, Mestre Bimba received an honorary doctorate from the Federal University of Bahia. That same year, he was awarded the highest honor from the Salvador City Council, the Tomé de Souza Medal. And thus, we conclude our journey through the life and legacy of Mestre Bimba. His audacious vision not only rescued capoeira, but elevated it to new heights. I hope this video has inspired you to delve further into the rich history of regional capoeira and the incredible Mestre Bimba. Don't forget to leave your comments and share with your friends. Until next time.